To be on our OnlyFans page.
Now I'm on chicken and fish.
How many chickens?
Yeah. I was curious about protein. That's the only source of protein that I'm getting. Actually, I'm getting also in my vegetable. I have like protein, right? So I think I've got enough, and I feel good. I feel light, and because I'm taking a lot of fiber, fruit, in fiber, I feel full.
Looks like your joints are doing good.
My joints are doing good. Exactly. My mobility is fine.
every morning.
My flexibility is good. Injury, out. And since I've been doing a lot of flexibility and mobility exercise, more than before even. And I always do things. I always focus on myself. So I do things that makes me feel good, right? So the focus is always on me. What makes me feel good? When I'm moving, I'm feeling my body, and I'm trying this thing, and I'm trying that thing, and I'm feeling like, wow, this is good. I'm feeling good. Yeah. My body is responding really nicely. And the next day I wake up and I'm like, damn, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling good. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it again, and I'm gonna push even further. I'm gonna try it like a little bit more and more and more. And I'm doing things, and I end up doing things, and people are looking at me and they're like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And people asking me, do you know that what you're doing might be dangerous, because for someone else it can be dangerous. And I'm like, dude, everything that I'm doing, I'm trying on myself, and it works for me. Now I'm showing you, and if you guys feel like you want to give it a try, obviously safely try it, and if it works for you, then fine. But these things that I do,
They also been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, and I've been doing it for a long time, and it works for me. And I feel, as I'm aging, I'm feeling much better. I'm feeling even better than I was like 20 years back, right? I'm still competing, and I'm competing with guys who are like half my age, and I'm giving them a hard time. And I'm really happy when I finished competing. And the last fight that I had, I was fighting against a guy who's like 20 kilo heavier than me. He's like almost 2 meters. And then when I finished, I came out and I was like, dude, you have my age and I kick your ass. You see what I mean? Dude, you have my age, I kick your ass, and I feel like I'm feeling okay, I could go for another fight, and you there like you crying your shit out. You see what I mean? I'm like, dude, this is good, Whatever I'm doing, it works. I'm feeling good, I sleep well, I don't have a problem sleeping, I don't take any pills, I'm all natural, water, I'm good. So I just think it's working, right? If I were this discipline 20 years ago, I think I would have been amazing. I just didn't have that. I didn't, again, that's the saying, right? If you knew, like when you're young, if you know, you do much better. But when you're young, you don't give a shit, right? So it's different. Like when I was younger, I wasn't exactly sleeping, my 8 hours. I didn't care about sleeping. I didn't care about eating. I could train and not eat the whole day and be out there doing my whatever thing that I'm doing. I didn't care. It just didn't matter to me. I felt jacked and I was like, I don't need to do it. I don't care. So I don't even need to do flexibility exercise. I didn't need to do too much. I was flexible already. So you want me to do the split? I just hit it anytime. You wake me up at 2 o'clock in the morning and I hit the split immediately. And that's what I was doing. But it wasn't exactly a good thing. It's good to be progressive, it's good to be consistent, it's good to have a routine. Obviously, if you want to do this, if you want to go, we're talking about longevity, right? So if you want to go in the long run, you gotta be consistent and you have to adapt the
You check in with your body every day, right? You see how it feels, and then you go from there, right? Yeah. We had a guy here, he has the highest kick in the world. He like dunks and does all kinds of crazy stuff. He said the same thing that you said. He said he like looks inward.
Yeah.
To see what to do. So he'll close his eyes the way that you close your eyes.
Yeah. Meditate a bit, close my eyes, feeling my body, work on my breathing, inhale, exhale, feeling it, do a little bit of mobility, and that's it. Do you work a lot on your flexibility? Or
not much.
You guys?
No, I've been very stiff for many years.
Yeah.
Powerlifting,
Yeah. Do you do, I could do a weight training session and kickboxing session immediately after. Yeah. Normally, because if you go and do weight training, you feel like all jacked, So when you move to when you switch to kickboxing, you can't move because you're you're completely petrified. So you can't really move. So it's not really recommended, right?
but I do that, and I make a point doing that.
Yeah.
I do weight training and I go and do kickboxing. I try to avoid being stiff as much as I can. Yeah. I don't want to be stiff. I don't want to be tight, you know. So when I finish, if I lift,
Decompress.
yeah, I need to loosen it. I need my muscle to fire, you know. I need to be loose again. So I like to go and do kickboxing after that, and then I feel much better. Of course, you know, I still work on my flexibility always, but you know, even then, it's different.
When you lift, do you do a lot of heavy lifting nowadays, or do you just do it based off of how you feel? But it's
Based
never
on how I feel. But I do a lot of, it's always intensive, always cardio, not rarely just heavy lifting.
Short rest period
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah, like most of the time, high intensity. Yeah, most of the time, high intensity. A lot of repetition, always. Yeah, I think for martial art, it's better. Of course, you know, you have to work on strength training as well. You have to be like power and stuff, but I do it rarely. Yeah, I like it to be cardio. So even if I'm doing power, I'm gonna do like 1 and 2, and then I'm gonna go maybe on the bike and hit it and bring your heart rate up there, and come back and do it again and again, maybe 5, 6 times. You know, make sure that your heart rate is up there. You know, always. This is good. So, gonna get each one of you guys to grab one.
Yikes. I'm already eliminated.
You okay?
Yeah. Concentrating on anything? Are you concentrating on anything when you're doing this? Are you flexing or relaxing?
Relaxing. Yeah, open your breathing.
So back at home, do you have like a stick at your place in the morning, and this is okay? That oblique stretch though, what we were just doing before, that's a good. Lengthens this out a lot.
Yeah, since I've been doing that, my lower back, spinal health, so my spine and my lower back, they're all on point. I used to have from doing a deadlift. Like one day I came to the gym and the guy was doing like a deadlift challenge.
Yeah.
And I didn't warm up. I just came in and I was like, guys, I'm just gonna, and I just, you know, I just took it and I hurt myself. But then since I've been doing those stretches, back to normal. Yeah. So I start with here, I do shoulder, then slowly but surely, gradually, you know, I improve. Then I go all the way down. You know, you could feel like you're stopping here, right? Then next time here, then here, then here, all the way till you hit the ground. Then you do the other side, same thing. Then turning. Then here. You feel the crack, right? But you know, gradually, right?
Yeah, it was good.
Don't force it.
Yeah.
Start slowly, and then feel it.
Yeah, that was a good crack. It was like a,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's probably good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt good. It just feels like I'm gonna cramp.
Yeah.
Be on our OnlyFans page.
Someone made last time when I was doing the shoulder exercise, someone said to me, it's impossible, you can't be doing that, and the only reason you're doing that is because you're double joint. You know double joint?
Yeah.
And I say, I don't think so. I've never been double joint. I mean, I wish I was. I'm not. I can see, I know that I'm not. So, and then we were arguing about it. And I was trying to convince the person, and I didn't manage. You know, online, you got these people, they think they know best, and they're making you, seriously.
They can't see how much time you've spent doing
No,
this.
you just say, dude, the only way you could do that is because you're double jointed. That's it. Okay.
You say maybe the last 5 years or so, most of your time's been spent doing this kind of stuff rather than maybe a little less time lifting?
Yeah.
And then when you were younger, maybe it was the reverse, maybe a little bit more time lifting?
Yeah. I still did stretching, but not as much.
Yeah.
Not as much. You know, when you're young, yeah.
And you don't need to lift as often.
Yeah. But I was doing much lifting because everyone was doing that. Right. So even though I was doing martial and I was competing, I still go in the gym and I do a little bit of lifting very quickly. But I always did my body weight training at home. Always. Pull up, push up, sit ups, squat at home every day with my brothers. So I think that kept us going a lot. Yeah. So even, and I've been focusing on the hips a lot more than usual. Yeah. Because I just felt like most of the things that we're doing actually, where we generate power, the power is coming from the hips. So from all the movement that I'm doing, kicking, punching, lifting, and everything that I'm doing, most of the power is coming from the hips. And this is something that I didn't know when I was younger. So I didn't pay attention to that. But now I'm doing that.
All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this content with Alain Ngalani.
Alain Ngalani.
Alain Ngalani. Where can people find you?
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Alain Ngalani.
He's hard to miss. It's not an easy guy to dodge. But make sure to check out our podcast because it's going to be a good one. This is Nsima from the Super Training Gym. Strength is never a weakness. Weakness is never strength. Catch y'all later.